And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly... Look for Oklahoma City. MP's checked in for Favors. Baisley comes in for Roby. And it's Maledon in for Gilgeous Alexander. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Golden State. Poole comes in for Thompson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Maledon. No points in the game yet for him.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Wiggins. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Poole gets it to go. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. That was a rookie, Theo Maledon, got his chances, Brent. There's a lot to like about him.
Well, the conditions around the team that drafted him certainly allowed him to get some minutes. It's a team exploring a lot of young talent, and so the opportunity was there for him to get out on the floor, earn some minutes. And the best part about that, Kevin, is the understanding of, look, after this season's over, I know what worked, and I certainly know what didn't. So let me work on my weaknesses and come back better next week. Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession, that time Dort playing unselfishly.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Curry passes to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. The pass to Poole for the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's MP, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Jerome, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Warriors, Bielitsa comes in for Wiseman. And Kuminga's subbed in for Curry. To the inside, it's tipped. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Bielitsa kicks to Porter. Pass to Poole. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. He had a nice open look right there. Wiggins has got his first 2 points.
Wiggins playing with the ruler as he measured that one up.
Maledon passes to Baisley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jonathan Kuminga.
And the lefty forward, Darius Baisley, Brent, can hurt you inside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Are you enjoying your newfound bad boy status?
I like it. Look, I like it, to be honest, especially because it's for a just cause. Man, you know me better than anybody. I'm not somebody who lets the world tell me what I'm worth. I define that.
As you should.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I booked an interview for you to sit down with Frank Valentine to clear the air.
So not clear the air.
Well,
Got it.
The idea isn't to burn bridges, but your aware management isn't going to like what you have to say. So it's okay to approach the interview from a place of delivering a hard truth, you know?
For sure. Yeah, I guess it's a fine line to walk to avoid coming off sounding like an entitled brat, huh?
Yeah. Just never forget that the coach is who's in the wrong here. Don't let them make you feel ashamed of speaking the truth. You got this.
We got this.
How you doing, Frank?
Oh, hey there. Good to see you. Okay.
Well, shall we begin?
All you, Frank. What you got?
Okay, well, let me look at my notes here real quick. Okay, I'd like to talk about the controversy surrounding the like of a tweet from user StartMPUidiots, which states, and quotes, free my boy MP. I swear, y'all clowns wouldn't know Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face.
Right, okay, I know that one.
Okay, could you tell me what was meant by liking that tweet? I mean, is it your belief that you're not being properly maybe utilized by the coaching staff?
Okay, so look, Frank, everybody wants to play, myself included, and that's just the nature of being a competitor. But I wouldn't say coach isn't utilizing me, right? It's more that I'm anxious to show everyone how I can help us win.
Well, but the quote, I swear y'all clowns wouldn't know Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face, would suggest that you don't think the coaching staff is doing a good job of evaluating talent then.
Honestly, I didn't read that part, so for that I do apologize. I just saw a fan giving me props, and I threw a like on it just to be nice. Now, the rest is just a misunderstanding, and I apologize again.
Okay. So have you talked about this episode with your coach or front office, perhaps? Like, what do they think about all this?
Look, I'm gonna keep those conversations private, but we've discussed it, and we're gonna move forward together. We're all on the same page now.
Okay, well then tell us then. Were you reprimanded? Perhaps?
Like I said, Frank, I'm gonna keep those discussions between us, but our relationship is great. It's even better than great. So I'm looking forward to moving forward and putting this behind us.
All right, MP, do you have time for one more, perhaps?
I'm so sorry, but I actually got to head out.
Okay, all right, all good, no worries. Best of luck next game, all right?
Hey, look, thank you, Frank. I'll catch you soon, man.
All right, we'll see you then.
Remix off the corner with the money I got him. St. John.
How's it going? I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. can't even watch this.
Boston, shoot that.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that.
Give me that. Call that. Whose bat is that? Shoot that on you. What's the foul at, man? Woo! 3 of them, baby. Give me that, man.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
Focus! Focus! Cut through, baby! Cut through!
Let's go!
There you go! There you go! That's all day!
One more, one more.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, I'll see you later.
In NBA 2K22, the journey to legend is a little different. You're gonna have to reach level 40 in 4 separate seasons to take that legend title. Over the next few months, we'll be following the journey of 2 of our community members as they work to reach legend status. Take a look.
Like, it's dope content.
Joining us now is returning guest to 2K TV, King Jordan 2K, and brand new to our show.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, the Canadian pair of Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort, the backcourt. Derek Favors out there with Isaiah Roby. And it's Williams in at the 3. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Tip-off.
Coming off
change here for Oklahoma City.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. Shooting 1.
One shot.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
Here's Giddey. Here's MP. Releases. That one rolls around and rims out. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. Shot from the low post is good. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, BA. He's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
MP, soft touch off the glass. Well, what started as whispers about playing time have turned into a roar with MP. Grant, he's unhappy and letting everyone know about it.
BA, very rarely do you see a player go about a dispute in the way MP has. He's gone full scorched earth and doesn't care whose feelings get hurt.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Bazley. To the middle. Here's MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got his second basket.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Westbrook right side. Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got 6.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Pass to Deck. Back to MP. To the paint. It's stolen by Howard. Outside Nunn. Now Westbrook. He's got 6. Takes it inside. Yep, count it. Give him 8.
When it comes to attacking the lane, Westbrook is incredible. One of the best drivers in the league.
Inside. Here's MP. No good. A bit long that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships.
More delicate than defense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Carmelo Anthony.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
They've got MP. Ty Jerome is out there with Maledon. Then there's Darius Baisley, and it's Deck in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. The Lakers trail. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a
substitution on the court.
Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. James against Dort. James, that's good.
Look at the stroke on LeBron's mid-range jumper. That's why this look is an easy option for him. And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Thunder making a change here. Jerome's checked in. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Dort against James. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Thunder have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Giddey. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Deck, he's checked in for Dort. No good on the second free throw. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Howard against MP. Westbrook outside. And it's MP with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
1 second left. No good there. And the first half comes to a conclusion. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, he is checked in for Oklahoma City. Maledon comes in for Dort. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rondo's checked in. Westbrook, the pass to James. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time. Even though LeBron's trophy case is the envy of most players, he's still as hungry as ever. The passion he shows during games hasn't diminished at all over the seasons.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. LeBron James out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Rajon Rondo. And it's Westbrook in a two-guard.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pulls up, high post. The Lakers with another miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Maledon. Banked it in off the glass. Maledon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
James passes to Jordan. Back to James. Pass to Ariza. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Oklahoma City trailing. Down low. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays. He has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Right side, Rondo. And another three for the Lakers.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Deck on the wing, MP. Here's Maledon. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome. And it's off from three-point range. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the...
So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us.
MP, it is so nice to see you again.
You as well.
The team hired me to handle PR. You know, I've met a lot of athletes and public figures over my years, but I must admit, I am very excited for the chance to once again work with you.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I've never met anyone with such an innate ability to disregard all common sense.
I'm sorry.
Out of curiosity, what time do you wake up in the morning? At what hour do you roll out of bed and decide to start making these terrible decisions?
Well, I usually set my alarm
Because no
clock.
matter what time it is, I can assure you, I am already in the office starting my day of meetings, calls, crafting releases, and controlling narratives, so that I don't have to deal with the exact flavor of PR nightmare you just dropped on my desk. At what point did you think it would be a good idea to handle internal team issues by sitting down with Frank Valentine? I had the perfect PR opportunity lined up for you. We're honoring a longtime fan and healthcare worker, and you were gonna be in the photo that I sent out along with a press release that was gonna make you look so good because I am so good at my job. But not anymore, no. Your image is a mess.
Look, I just want to get my minutes. Okay. Look, your point of view, my point of view. I got it. What do we do now?
I cancel everything I have for today, and I fix this. You learn how to keep your drama out of the public eye, and you get out of my office.
Remix. Off the corner with the money, I got him. St. John, put a hand.
Hey, how you been, man? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. Come on, man. I see him. See you later, man.
Huddle up. Nothing is going to get us out of this streak other than grinding harder. Let's get after it. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Today, we're going to work on being more efficient at running our breaks.
Just like that.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, ball. Hey, grab that board. Yo, watch him. Right here. Screen. Shot. Pressure him up. Hey, he can ball, huh? Yo, watch him. Switch. Ball. Yo, come on, keep your hand in his face. Watch the screen! Get mine! Get bored! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! I got your head! Here! Screen! That's all you! Beat the board! Hey, right here! Shoot that! Shoot that, man! Yo, get it out! Look at that! He got me! Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, come around!
Now that we're done, get out there and put up a shot.
Yes! Now, we have invited both of you on the show because we're following both of your journeys to Legend on 2K22. You've reached Legend before, and you both have received NBA 2K logos. Now, I want to know your first impressions. King Jordan 2K, you're on current gen, so let's start with you.
I love the game. I think that they did an amazing job just on the builds, the badges, just the defense, just the whole game. I think it's the best out of any 2K that has came out. And round of applause to Mike Wayne and the NBA team, 2K team. They really done an amazing job just developing this game.
Special to current gen is the cruise ship. What do you think about that?
They did an amazing job, and I'm telling you, when I saw it, my mouth dropped. It really did.
And Bash World, you're on New Gen, so give us your first impressions.
I am blown away. It's a completely difference from last year's game and this year's game, man. It's not even comparable. Y'all went beyond and above on this game, man. I mean, from the XP rewards that you're getting, like, it is crazy. Like, from level 1 all the way to 40, you're giving us XP tokens. You're giving us rollerblades. You're giving us go-karts. Oh, man, you're just giving us an amazing thing. I'm enjoying it. I like how it looks.
We mentioned before that both of you received a logo at the same time. So how has your life changed on NBA 2K22 or off the video game as well since receiving that logo?
No, I've just been giving back to the community. Every day I run at least 10 games just out there, just with randoms, and just giving back to the community and just showing, like, hey, this logo just doesn't represent me, but it represents the community, because I was the underdog, and I'm just thankful.
Shout out to my boy Turtle, man. Sending some love, like good vibrations your way, Turtle, man.
You can have fun. You don't have to stress about a win percentage. You don't have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You can go out there and just enjoy the game, and still, if you're doing the right stuff, you know, you can have a logo, and it changed my life. It inspires so many, man.
So we're following your journey to legend this year. You have to get to level 40 in 4 separate seasons. What do you guys think of the new legend requirements?
The fact that you can at 40, you know what I'm saying? It goes season 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, every season you hit level 40, now you're able to explore and do other things. You just don't necessarily have to just grind all the time. It's refreshing. It is refreshing. That's why this game is gonna be so fire.
Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge, and with Briggy.
Thank you, Kevin.
And I love David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander and George are the...
Now into the
hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though, get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to 100%, so you don't want to rush them back too early.
Curry looking it over. Misses from close range.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
They grab their own miss. And the basket by MP.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Poole. Defended by George. Poole, no good. Thunder trailing by 8. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Pass to Curry. To the middle. Wiseman, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance.
No matter what their mindset was, that was going to be a very tough task. Let's face it, they don't have the horses to compete with those guys.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Well, most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Right block shot. MP, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Kuminga with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Here's Pokusevski to the paint. Here's MP. Crafty move. And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Wiseman takes it off the glass. Wiseman's got his second basket of the night.
This is a big man that's capable of brushing off contact inside.
Down low. And MP throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Now Curry lets the three fly, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the goal. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. A good player to always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking in the offensive end.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wiggins. Draymond Green is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Toscano in at the small forward. Here's MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. MP's got 10.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Kuminga, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Floats it up for MP. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Toscano passes to Green. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it? You've got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
Lock at 6. Here's MP. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Wiggins outside. The basket Poole. Lets it go from the wing. That shot off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And the dunk by MP.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Outside, Green. Will it go? And he sinks the layup. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Finish it through the contact. One of Draymond's specialty.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kuminga. And then for Oklahoma City, Derek Favors checked in for Baisley. And Maladon subbed in for Ty Jerome. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Can't hit from 12.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Inside. Here's MP. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Wiggins finds Poole. Wiggins with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Green. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-5 run here.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
That was a shock.
We finish one half of basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this changes here for the Warriors. Toscano Anderson comes in for Wiseman. And Poole subbed in for Curry. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now. For Greg.
How you doing, sir?
There he is. You must think you're pretty slick with that little stunt you pulled.
Look, man, I'm just doing what it takes to get what I deserve.
Oh, yeah, and if you alienate your coach and your GM and your teammates, then so be it, as long as MP gets what he deserves.
Come on, you and I both know I deserve to start.
That doesn't mean this is how you go about doing it. You went to social? You left me? Are you kidding me? Worst players get cut for stuff like this.
This is what I had to do, and I'm not worst players.
Yeah, well, you got what you wanted. You're in the starting lineup.
Wait. Are you serious?
Yeah, when that little tweet or talk or whatever you put out there went viral, ownership wanted to get involved. They called, they asked what on earth was going on. We sat around, we talked about it, and Coach was unable to make his case.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say?
I said, I think you deserve to play. I said, I've always been a fan of yours on the court, but this is not how you go about getting what you want.
Hey, look. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
Tell yourself that when you look in the mirror?
You know I got to look out for myself. You know this.
Well, you did just that.
Hey, look, we good, Mr. Lesser?
Back it up on the court, MP. I'm not kidding.
I got you. Got you, sir.
Remix off the corner with the money I got. St. John put a Hendrix.